guys, sorry if you hear noise. The girls are playing Minecraft in the room behind me and they're singing together, which is really cute but also really noisy, so if you can hear it, that's that. But today I thought I would show you, well, try and clean my bearings. But I just got out the ones from One Skate and my hands are so sore. They are so rusty and gunked up. Like, I had to get my husband to get the very last bearing out because my hands were just so sore. And I'm just gonna do One Skate today, I think, because they are so rusty and beat up. So this one's not too bad, but this is when I've already took the top off just to see how easy it was to get the casing, the shell off. So there's not one on that one. But yeah, oh, this one's a bad one. So I don't know how well these are going to clean up, but I have got my acetone now. So we'll give it a go and see what happens. Yeah, they're so gross. So what it says to do is get all your bearings off. I think the bearing cleaner can only hold like 8 anyway, so I'd have to do one skate at a time anyway. But you have to get the bearings off, and then you have to pry this little shell thing. That's what it looks like on the other side, on the underside, if you wondered. It goes on like that. So you prise it off of here, and you have to do that from the inside. I need to get my little pin back out. You can use a little pin, and you just prise it off from the inside. In, so on this inside part of the wheel, bearing, this part, you're going to prise it off from that part, and it's a bit fiddly. Oh, there we go, that was easier than the last one. So you can see I've got it from just from that pin. Okay. And it's 2. I'm just going to do the others. I'll show you one more time, I guess. Yes, it's hard to do it like this. Prise. 3. Now I'm gonna do the others. God, this one's a tricky one. I can barely get it underneath the shell. Oh, jeez. Oh, there we go. I'm really worried I'm gonna damage the bearings inside. Oh God, I nearly had that one. There we go. Got it that time. So these are the wheels and the bearings that I used outside a lot when I was working, and that's when I discovered that I didn't really like the fun days at the time, and I think it's because most of my skating I was doing was outside, and they're a hybrid wheel and they're so much harder than the wheels I was used to, and so now I'm finding I like the fun days inside. I was meant to sort my hair out. I haven't undone my plait that I did at bedtime. Stop shouting! Here we go. And I think I've got one more left. Yeah. You want to take, I don't know if you have to do this with using like citrus type stuff to clean it, but I'd imagine it'd still be a good thing to do because it helps clean the bearings out better because all the liquid can get through. But doing this for the acetone because I don't want the acetone to ruin that shell thing. Okay, so now I'm just gonna double check what the next part is because I think I'm gonna have to go in the bathroom to fill this up, but you need to fill it up to just where it says bearings cleaner on here. So yeah, back in a minute. Okay, so I'm just taking off this, and now there is 7 of these spaces. So you can only do one skate at a time. So you take the spaces off because you want to put the bearing on first. And you want to put the open side towards the lid. So that side, not that side. You want it that side. So the open side towards the lid, and then you put a spacer, then inside towards the lid, and then the spacer, open side, spacer, open side. I like how they go on. Spacer. One more. Then you're going to want to do this bit back up. Now I need to go put the acetone in my bottle now, so I'm going to go do that off camera in the bathroom. You don't want to see my bathroom. Okie dokie, I filled it up just below the right in for bearing cleaner. And now I'm going to want to shake this for 10 seconds. There we go. Let's give it a couple extra. They were particularly dirty. Okay, yeah, and it's looking a bit dirtier inside there. Okay, and I've got some kitchen roll. I'm gonna just go place this on my windowsill, open my window, and take the bearings out there. Now, I'm using acetone, and I hear that like different places have different ways of getting rid of acetone. But in England, I looked it up, and we just need to soak it up with some kitchen roll like this, and then put it in a bag and throw it away in the regular rubbish. So that's what I'm going to do after this. But just thought I'd mention that, like, depending on where you are, you want to look up how you meant to dispose of it. So I'm going to go sort this out now. Okay, so I'm at my windowsill now, and you're just going to ignore any mess you see in the background because my room isn't tidy. I'm not a tidy person. So here's my acetone. I'm just going to open it and take out the bearings. It's raining so much lately. Ooh, pungy. Probably should be wearing gloves for this, but I kind of figure that you soak your nails in this shit to get false nails off, don't you? So carefully get these off so they don't roll away. I'm just going to put these back on. Trying to hold my breath as much as possible not to breathe all this in. Is that all of them? Yeah. Okay. Oh! Oh, I'm such an idiot. I forgot to put the bit on the end. This bit. Don't forget to put that bit back on. You know, first time troubles. I'll be better next time. I've still got one more skate to do after this. Now it really stinks of acetone. And then it says to smack these out onto the paper to make sure that all the dirt is gone. And then smack it onto the bit that hasn't got acetone on it. Like the rust on the outside, it like hasn't done anything to that. I'm guessing that's not too big of a problem. It's all on the outside. And there's a bit of dirt coming off onto the paper towel. To be honest, there's not much. There's not much liquid coming out of them. Not much dirt. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so I left my bearings on the windowsill to air out, I guess, and sit while I went and put the acetone away, cleaned out the bottle. Everything's back on here how it should be now. And yeah, now I'm gonna be putting the shields back on and adding some speed cream. They look pretty good. But yeah, it's still very rusty on the outside. Okay, so I've got my speed cream here, and it says on the back here to put 1 to 2 drops in on clean bearings. So I'll just drop one on this side and one on this side. Okay. And then I guess I should put the shield back on it. Hang on. Okay, so yeah, it looks like you want to put the shield on after that, but he says it's got to spin it a bit to make sure this speed cream is all the way through. So I'm just going to spin that. Oh, it looks, I don't know if that's normal on the back there. It kind of looks like crackly. It's hard to see. I don't know if you can see those white lines on there. The others don't have it. Okay, I'm going to call that one done. I'm going to start with putting the speed cream on the other side. One on this side, one on this side. And spin. Mix it all in there. Oh yeah. You can hear that, and then one that's got the speed cream in. Silent. So that's good. Looks like something's happening. 1 and 2. Now it's silent. It's all lubed up. Okay, let's do another one. This is so bad. And this is what happened to your bearings if you skate out in the rain, guys. This one isn't sounding quite as happy as the others. I'm thinking maybe put one more drop in there. Make sure they're extra juicy. Yeah, it's better. Give it lots of spinning as well. Make sure it's really mixed in there. Yeah, that's much better now. Can't hear anything. Perfect. Next one. I was actually wearing these Skechers. I didn't record yesterday. I was feeling really poorly yesterday. I was up for like 3.5 hours yesterday. The rest of the time I slept the entire day. But I got up at one point at like, I don't know, 9 p.m. and I went downstairs just to put on my blue skates with the jam plugs, and my husband was downstairs watching anime on Netflix, and I just kind of put my feet in them. I didn't even do the laces up, but I held my laces in my hands and I was using my feet like puppets. I was like, yeah, puppeteering myself and just practicing like dipping my toes and being smooth on that. Did it for like 5 minutes and I was like right back to bed. This one seems good too. Oh, they sound so noisy when they haven't got any of the speed cream on. Okay, okie dokie. 2 more to go. Let's see this one. Okay, and then 1 more. And then I'm going to put the shields back on. There we go. Okay, so now the shields. Okay, so the same as when we got them off, we're going to want to put them back on the same way. So you want to put the push it on from the inside, not the outside. Oh, there you go. That's quite easy. I thought it'd be harder than that, but no. You just push it in from the inside and just click in, and you're done. Now let's do the other 7 of them. So just placing the shield over that side, and then it looks like it won't fit in properly, but it does. And then just push from the inside parts. There we go. Clicks in. I didn't hear this one click, but it seems in there real tight. I'm guessing it's done. Very quiet click on that one. By the way, I washed my hands really well when I was sorting out the rest of the stuff to make sure that I got all that acetone off my hands. Okay, that is all my bearings done. And now I guess I can just put them back on the wheels. So let's just do that. I'm gonna do 1. Oh, that was actually easier than I expected. I thought that whole process would be a lot harder and more time consuming, but it hasn't taken me that long. I've pretty much done all of it on here with you. If you just take out the time it takes me to go back and forth in the bathroom and clean and stuff, like, you can do that all after you've done this. So the actual time to do it is pretty much what you've seen. You're rolling nice. Yay! I cleaned my bearings for the first time ever. I really just wanted to see what it's like to do it, and these are my dirtiest bearings, so I thought I'd give it a go. So yeah, and if you made it all the way through to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching, and I will get back to you soon.